Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my December melting basket, probably one of my favorite months to pull for a melting basket. I've been doing these baskets now for a while. I didn't look back, but I want to say close to 2 years now in the style that I'm doing it now, where it's just like balls to the wall, put as much stuff in there as possible. You know you're not going to get through it all, but that way I don't have to keep going into my collection, which is my stash, sorry, and pulling constantly. So anyway, before we get started, I will show you what is on my nails. They're a little bit chipped from work, but this is Essie's Aruba Blue. So a very nice blue color for December. First up, we have Winter Mint and Spruce, and this was gifted to me and I'm so excited to have this. I also have a full candle that's not chopped in this Winter Mint and Spruce. I do not believe Bath & Body Works came back out with this. I want to say it's about a 3 to 4 year old candle. I can't remember what year or what winter it came out. Next one up after that is Twisted Peppermint, a standard. You're going to see a theme. You're going to see a lot of peppermint type things. And then we have a Joy Peppermint Marshmallow, another this was a horrible burning candle and does very fantastic chopped up, just randomly chopped up as a melt. So it does fantastic in that sense. And Vanilla Balsam, which is always great when you have your Christmas tree up. If you are one who celebrates Christmas, I have a faux tree, therefore I have no nice smells. I'm gonna come a little closer, I think. Let me see here. I have to reach so far. Yeah, so there's no like great smell that comes off of our tree, so always putting like some balsam or some pine, anything like that, melting or burning in your home, always really nice for this time of year. All right, a one-off that I have. This is a Southbound Candle Co. in Cafe Cream Puffs, which is beautiful. This is roasted coffee beans, buttery pastry dough, creamy vanilla custard, sweet cream, and confectioner's sugar. One of my favorite coffee blends from any vendor. So I had that for the last one's basket as well, but yeah, no, I just, I can't get through it all, so I always just rotate. All right, let's bring in some Scentsy here. I was gifted some Scentsy clams, so I'm going to go through what I'm going to pull. This is Crisp Orchard Air. Now, I'm keeping this out, even though one would say, and I did, I had to remind myself what this smelled like. I'm pulling this out because there's quite a bit of cinnamon in it, so I feel like if I was going to melt it, it would be more now than in September. So, which is when I usually do like a Macintosh apple scent kind of thing. So anyway, Crisp Orchard Air. This one smells really good. Vanilla Oud. Oud is a type of wood. It's used in a lot of fragrances. For those of you who are not following my Fragrance Fridays, or any of my friends who do Fragrance Friday or fragrances in general, oud is a really, really rich, like resiny wood scent. So this is Sugar Plum Berry, my bad. Then we have Vanilla Mint. Again, you're going to see that I have a few different things going on with peppermint. Lavender and White Balsam. So, sorry, I pulled that one out for the bedroom. I thought that would be perfect for around the holidays. A little bit of sleepy lavender with a little bit of that wood note. Then we have a Blue Christmas and Marshmallow Mint. Again, see the theme. Next up, Peppermint Dreams. So that's what I have from Scentsy. Let's do some Walmart wax. We've got Better Homes and Gardens Vanilla Cookie Crunch, which is great on its own, but also a fantastic blender. This is a huge family pack that a friend of mine sent to me from the US, because of course we don't get that here. Then we have, Pink Sugar Berry, and I believe this is this is my trip with Ramona. I picked this up. It's really good. I like melting that one in the Next up we have Fresh Cut Fraisier. And of course, I've had this for quite some time now, and apparently I picked this up on my very last day out of the US to come back into Canada before they close the border. Anyway, so I bought this because, again, I just like a little bit of the Fraisier in the background while you've got a faux tree, so I knew I was planning ahead when I bought this. This also mixed with the Vanilla Cookie Crunch would also be very good. So there's that Fresh Cut Fraisier. Then we have apple crisp tea. I fell in love with this. Again, I picked this up when I was in the United States back in March. And I really enjoy this. I think I have 2 backup as well. So yeah, so this is beautiful. It's not super heavy on the cinnamon either, which of course, as you know, it's not my favorite. All right. So one of my favorites is iced winter cranberry, which of course we don't get. Poor Ramona. I feel so bad. Thank you, Ramona. She's been looking all over the place, high and low, for this or winter wax in general. Because I've got a box of wax sort of sitting there to mail out, but just trying to fill it out kind of thing. And Teresa's like, I found some in Florida, go figure. So Teresa, I might take you up on that offer if you're watching, to get some iced cranberry or winter cranberry, but we'll see. I know that they're limited edition. And we have Magic Spell. I forgot about this one. I had put it away and forgot that I had this. I normally like finishing up an entire clam and before putting it away. So anyway, I can get this in Canada. I did pick up this one in the US though. And the same with this one, laundry basket. I believe we can get this one in Canada now. I'm not sure, but I thought I saw something like that. So that is for the Walmart wax. So next up, I have the one and only Vintage Chic Scents. I didn't use this at all in all of my fall baskets, and I've really got to use it. I don't know if you can tell, but it's starting to turn colors, probably from the light or whatever. But they're starting to turn a little bit of a color. The fragrance in this is still the same. It's going to work just the same, but I think it's from light. It's almost turning like a greenish color. Anyway, so this is Campfire Tales from Vintage Chic Scents. And I barely read it there, but it's white chocolate grain cracker gooey marshmallow. So I want to chop. What the thing is with that is I need to chop it. I need to chop that entire thing, and I will use it more often than if I just leave it whole. So maybe I should just leave that out today and chop it up. All right, next up. We have the Bathing Garden. So we have Sleigh Bells, which is in this huge jumbo wax tart. It's all wrapped up inside, so unfortunately I'm not gonna have time to open this up for you. But this is described as sugar dusted pine layered with orange, peppermint, clove, and apple. I think this is very fitting for this time of year. Of course, Vintage Chic Scents, probably one of my favorite vendors for the holidays, for the winter holidays. Her collections and her scents are amazing. Next 3 from the Bathing Garden are all from my friend Ava. She sent me a beautiful wax box as well as some other little awesome things I appreciate so much. So she knows how much I love Winter Palace. And Winter Palace is a French lavender, winter berries, vanilla, pomegranate, strawberries, icy peppermint, and hints of tea and pink sugar. So good. Of course, I melt that one in the bedroom. Followed by Cranberry Fig. I've had this before. It's beautiful. This is a tart cranberry balanced with a sweet fig and a touch of citrus. Yes, it was one of her longtime favorites she wrote. And this one here is Polar Cookies. And let me see. No description. It's kind of like a mint cookie, like a shortbread type scent. And then we have a couple more. One of my all-time favorite coffee blends from any vendor is Elf Morning Blend. This is like a peppermint. Oh, here I got it. Coffee, candy cane, chocolate, marshmallow, and peppermint. So good. Then we have a Snow Globe's World, which it's probably one of my favorite scrubs of hers too, because I like holding on to anything peppermint scrub for the summer. I know it sounds weird, but she only comes out with it in the winter time. But peppermint scrubs are so nice in the summertime. It just kind of psychosomatic cools me down, right? So this is buttermint candy cane, salted caramel, brown sugar, and roasted chestnuts. And the big trucks have just arrived to do the stupid roof. They've been working on our roof for like 2.5 months. Ugh. Anyway, I'll be so happy to have that done because it's so much noise. Russian ice bath is next, and that is peppermint, menthol, spearmint, eucalyptus, lemon, and vanilla. Great one. So next vendor we'll talk about is Super Tarts. I'm not going to pull these all out individually to tell you what it is that I have, but it's all the remaining bits that I have from my advent calendar of 2019. If you're not familiar, Super Tarts does a pre-order advent each and every year. You really do need to be following her Facebook page. That is where the best place to be for any updates. The pre-order for the advent happens in, I want to say mid to late September, because of all, you know, they have to prep, purchase, and all that stuff. Anyway, it's a staple advent calendar for me. I believe this year's my 4th year. It's on its way. I think, I'll tell you this right now, as I'm international and being in Canada, I think that I'm probably going to miss the first week before I can open them. So they were a little late getting out. So I'll catch up with you guys and let you know. I like to take pictures with each of them each morning. So you'll have to follow my Instagram page too. So I always post whatever advent I have. I post that on each morning leading up to Christmas, obviously, on my Instagram. So anyway, this is all the different scents, or these are all the different scents that I have that are left over from 2019 from Super Tarts. So there's that. But then, okay, I have to try Beauty and the Beast. You guys know how much I love this one. I have so much of it. This is Sweet Blackberries and Magically Delicious. This is gorgeous. This is a comforting scent. I just need to be off. Costco's crazy, and now here in Canada, or at least where I am, it's the Vita the Co has increased to the point where everyone's freaking out again. And I don't get me wrong, I'm so thankful for work. Please don't get me wrong, but I would love to know how much I lift every day. I think I'm a freaking power lifter. My body is spent, and if I sit down for like 15 minutes, I feel like an old woman, because I'm like, this has been going on for months. So anyway, the reason why I was trying to say that is because I want a couple days where I don't have to think about work. I know they're not going to call me in. I want to melt this to just be completely comforted. I love this one. I think the only time I'm going to have is probably between Christmas and Boxing Day. So if I have to wait till Christmas and Boxing Day to use this, I will, but I definitely just want to enjoy it. I don't want to not be home to enjoy this beautiful smell. This is one of my favorites from any vendor of any kind. This is one of my favorite melts. So that's Beauty and the Beast. And then we have a lot of clamshells. So all of these clamshells, with the exception of one, were all purchased at Wax Wednesday 2019. So again, Wax Wednesday, you need to follow her Facebook page. It's 20% off of her entire site, and it's a lot of fun. She plays lots of games and that throughout the day. I wasn't able to partake in the games. I was working, but when it comes to the 20% off, I try to take advantage every year and try to get some of my favorites and pick up some new ones along the way. So I'm going to show you some of my oldies but goodies, but also some of my new favorites as well, or my new ones I haven't melted. So I have melted this one before. It's Birds Harvest Ale, Pumpkin Donuts, and Brown Sugar Buttercream. Really nice. Oh, probably my favorite chai scent. This is Chai Tea Cheesecake and Clove. This is Hedwig. Oops. Candy Corn and Coffee, Mash. This is new, and that was new. Mash is new to me. So is Zombieland. This is Golden Snack Cakes and Espresso. So not new to me is Chomper. This is Sea Salt, Ozone, Seagrass, Plum, Pear, Mac Apple. This is Jaws with Mac Apple. And this is Blanche, Laundry, Fizzy Grapes, Geranium, Patchouli, Sweet Musk, and Lollipops. And one of my favorite scents of all time, regardless of vendor or style, genre, whatever, Minerva, Pink Sugar and Laundry. And this thing will last you like literally a week. That smell is so strong, and I love it. I love it for that. So good. All right, and then we have Supercalifragilistic. This is brand new to me. I have not melted this. This is coconut, kettle corn, spun sugar, caramel apple, and buttercream. Ava gifted this to me. This is P.F. Chang's, which is so small in my eyes. With flaky pecan arugula cookies dusted with a hint of cinnamon, warm creamy challah bread, and a buttery brown sugar. I'm sorry if I pronounce things wrong, but that is, I know Kim Hart's organizing one of her favorites every year, and I'm looking forward to trying it. Oops. And Jolly St. Nick. This is Snow Frosted Sandalwood, Sweet Cranberries, and Silver Birch. A lot of those notes I really do enjoy, like on their own. So mixed together will be interesting. A Bit of Magic, Blackberry, Cedar, Vetiver, Musk, and Vanilla Bean. Again, this is new to me. Not new to me. Emmett, Pine, and Strawberry. Who'da thunk it? But it works. So good. And then we have Christmas Morning, Freshly Brewed Coffee, Whipped Cream, and Candy Canes. Have not tried this one yet. Bishops I got in it came out in an advent calendar first. So she does a lot of like experiments as well. So she puts a lot of like oldies but goodies in the advents, but also tries to do some new blends. This was, I want to say 2 years ago, 2 Christmases ago. Peppermint Twist, Vanilla Bean Cookies, and Driftwood Musk. Beautiful. Yippee-ki-yay. Anyway, this is also known, it used to be Die Hard. Obvious reasons they've changed the name. So this is iced sugar cookies and pine needles. Again, you wouldn't think, but it totally works. And the last few that I have is from the Candle Daddy. Again, my code is always listed in the description bar. If you do order with my code for 10% off, I do get a little bit of money, a little bit of kickback. So just a word of warning, you can choose to or not. It's up to you. So this is cinnamon roll. So that's just, sorry, I was reading, but it's made in Indiana. Some of them have that and some of them don't. So, and this one does. This is Dragon's Blood. So these are all the ones that I wasn't able to finish in the month of, what are we in? November. D's Nuts, Banana Nut Bread, and Hazelnut Vanilla. And finally, Caramel Pecan. So that's awesome. Thank you again to Candle Daddy. And you guys, there, I'm going to take you over. That is all of it. Again, I will not get through it all, especially because I'm working so much. Be kind to everybody. Thanks, everyone. Be safe, take care, and have fun.